star reviews. That's important, and we bring that up because, I mean, how else will you know, besides visually seeing the changes in your body, feeling great, if you've never tried it though, Andrew, to have that resource to be able to go to our website and see what people just like you are saying and what they've experienced, I think is really, truly valuable. So if you want to pick those up, yeah, we have them.
I was just going to say, as much as I'm passionate about all the products that I make, I love the fact that the reviews exist, because the reviews they provide an objective, unbiased opportunity to see what you can expect. And I think if you're investing substantially in something, you have every right to know what someone other than the creator of that product. And I try, when I talk about a product, to speak about the science, to speak about objective things, to speak about that collagen peptides or collagen is a resistant protein. It's also the predominant protein in our body. That it is the dominant protein in the human body, and it's required for the resiliency of our skin. It's also required for the strength and resiliency of our arteries and veins. So whether we want beautiful skin or whether we want flexible, healthy joints, collagen protein, collagen peptides are critical. But until this very talented Japanese company that we get our collagen peptides from, until they figured out how to take that resistant protein and turn it into something that the human body easily wants to absorb, that collagen peptides were unavailable, their benefits unavailable. Today, they're available to everyone, and they truly are remarkable. And as you said, during the visit, everybody gets to take advantage of our special pricing until the end of the day tonight.
That's right, that's right. Well, I'm really excited about the next supplement we're gonna talk about. Having an Asian background and cooking and culture, turmeric has always been a part of our lives in the kitchen as a spice, but the health benefits and the science and research behind it is truly fascinating, and you and your team, Andrew, have found a way to take it and get those benefits and put them into these beautiful supplements for us. And we have them, I mean, even just looking at the capsule and seeing that fiery orange yellow color and knowing that this has these soothing properties for joint health, liver, digestion, and I know you'll get into all the science behind it. It's a really exciting time. I know it was a long time coming for you and your team, but we do have it available today in 30, 60, 120, and 240 capsules. So maybe you can give me and everyone watching the background on this, on why taking turmeric from uses in spices and the spice world into our health and supplements.
Well, perhaps the most frequent question we get is how much do you need to take? And can I just get it from spice and foods?
Right.
First of all, the turmeric spice that you see typically with foods, that has about 1% curcuminoids. Curcuminoids are what makes turmeric beneficial. But if you live in India or Asia, where you're consuming enormous amounts of turmeric, that 1% maybe isn't a huge limitation. But if you're taking it as a supplement, where you're not eating it frequently in large quantities, you need to make sure that there are higher levels of curcuminoids. Our turmeric is 95% curcuminoids. In fact, all high-quality turmeric will be 95% curcuminoids.
Oh, okay.
But that's only the beginning of the story, because the rest of the story is that you could take that seemingly perfect 95% curcuminoid turmeric and you could eat it every day and you won't get benefits. The reason why is the curcuminoids in turmeric are inherently not well absorbed. And there are two things that can happen to make them well absorbed. Cook with them. The moment you cook with them and you introduce them with a little bit of fat, as you would if you lived in India and you were making stew or things like that, then your turmeric and the curcuminoids become available and beneficial. Unfortunately, in a supplement, most companies are just delivering it with nothing. So the way we create our turmeric, and we've been doing this for decades, long before anyone else even contemplated offering turmeric, we've always combined it with a little bit of fat. We effectively cook it at a low temperature with a small amount of phosphatidylcholine, the most important phospholipid in your brain and your liver. So that makes our turmeric about 3,000% more beneficial, bioavailable. There's another method that can be used that we dismissed, we chose not to use, That's by adding the little black pepper spice to your turmeric.
Okay.
And we wouldn't do that for two reasons. First, our turmeric is mild and can actually settle your stomach. Why add black pepper to irritate your stomach? Also, that black pepper spice can also affect the absorption and the metabolism of drugs, and we wouldn't want to do that. We don't want to have to give any warnings about our products and drugs. So those are the most important things to know about turmeric, that just like glucosamine, just seeing it on the label doesn't mean it's going to benefit you. It needs to be put together, assembled in a product that intends to overcome the inherent problem with turmeric, which is the fact that it's not well absorbed unless it's been combined in food, like a stew with fat, which is exactly, we effectively, our turmeric, oh, sorry, there's some gardeners near me where I'm walking, but turmeric is something that we treat it basically like we're introducing it in food. It's low calories, it's no calories, of course, in the capsule, but our combining it with phosphatidylcholine takes a page right out of the Asian cookbook, the Indian cookbook. So all of the excitement, all of the research that you hear about turmeric, you actually get to take advantage of. You actually know you're going to get access to those benefits.
And who would benefit most from this? What has the science and the research shown that turmeric can do for us and for our well-being?
That's a great question, because it's almost and I sound silly saying it, I guess, who wouldn't benefit?
Yeah.
But the most frequent consumer of a turmeric product, if I were to list them in order of the interest, that when we inquire, why are you getting this? The first and foremost is as a natural tool for soothing their joints.
Okay.
There's all sorts of things we do to soothe our joints, which can be difficult on our stomachs, difficult on our systems. So turmeric is sort of the first line of natural soothing. When we talk about glucosamine and chondroitin for our joints, that's a structural molecule. Even when we talk about collagen peptides, again, that's structural. So those are critical for our joint health and function. But when we're talking about turmeric, we're really talking about its soothing benefits to what are often irritated joint tissues. So that's the first line. The second group of individuals reaching for this are folks looking for something that could be detoxifying. Detoxifying for their liver, detoxifying for their body, detoxifying for their digestive system.
Well, the beauty is those of you taking it are going to reap the benefits of both worlds. So it is a beautiful thing to try. Truly, read the reviews once again. And we are going to read reviews for you as well here on the air. But it's one of those things, if you need to